Cambridge. He wants to take a look around Holby.
What's the problem with that?
Well, he wants us to reopen Darwin. He'll see there's no reason not to. I've got this disciplinary to chair, so I can't be there to show him around.
I'll do that.
You sure?
Trust me.
Katrina! Shallow breathing, constricted pupils. Give me that next lung and grab that porter.
We need some help.
Oh, don't do this.
She's gonna be okay.
She has to be.
What's going on?
It's all right, Katrina. You're in Holby Hospital. Let's get you on to something more comfortable. Oh, go on, that's all right. Don't worry. Okay.
Just so you know, it's nearly 5.
You go, I'm not going to leave her.
This isn't your fault.
You don't think I could have handled it better? Thanks for not disagreeing. So go.
You look so much better. It's incredible.
I feel so much better, too. I feel like a whole new woman.
Okay, I'm going to leave you in peace this evening. All right, you can stay here until you're ready to go home. Come and check on you in the morning, and why don't you explain things to your daughter?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Thought I'd been stood up.
Do you know my wife, Connie?
Only by reputation. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
How do you do?
Connie's agreed to show you around. I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave you to it. I'm already late for my meeting, but perhaps we can meet up afterwards.
Of course. Thanks, Michael.
So, what did you think of Sean Frost?
I can't believe he said those things. I mean, okay, I used to sleep around a bit. A lot of my friends did. I didn't think it'd mean... Anyway, I stopped when I met him. I thought we'd get married.
Hey, look. You're 16. You should have been thinking about marriage yet.
Yeah, right. Who want to marry me now? Who'll even want to go out with me?
Look. All day I've been trying to get you to understand how serious it is. But I haven't told you the positive things.
Like what?
People are living a long time with this. They're getting on with their lives. Going to college, getting married, even having kids. One day there could be a cure. But until we find one, you've got to do all you can to stay well. Okay?
Just feels like if I take the pills, I have AIDS. And if I don't, you know. School's bad enough if you wear the wrong clothes. When they find out about this...
You'll know who your real friends are and who's just hanging around you to copy maths homework.
I have to be pretty pathetic to copy my maths homework. I'm so scared.
Katrina, I've got to leave you, but I'll be back soon, I promise. Just something I've got to do.
So you stood there and watched a patient bleeding for 2 hours and you didn't ask for any help?
No.
This woman could have died. As it is, she needed a hysterectomy. It's a shambles. Well, I think that's enough for us, Mr. West. You're suspended forthwith.
Sorry, I hope I'm not too late. I had to work with the patient.
The hearing's over, Mr. Hussain. A decision has already been made.
But there's something I should have told the committee.
Is it really relevant?
Yeah, absolutely. Dean saved the life of both the baby and the mother. He did the right thing in the circumstances.
Mr. West still should have paged you.
He did contact me. I told him I'd be there in a moment.
And how long was this moment?
Over 2 hours.
Why is it taking you so long to come clean?
Because I honestly thought Mr. West would get off lightly. More likely than me.
That's very noble. What kind of a department are you running here, Owen?
I should take responsibility for the whole affair. Given the situation, Dean made an heroic effort. I only wish I'd been as conscientious
I think
as...
we can pass on the scaffold speech, Mr. Hussain. I appreciate your candor. I only wish it had come before I was dragged into this. Let me have your resignation by the end of the day. Well, at least that way you can apply for another position.
Fair enough.
Excuse me. Miss Nathan, what's going on?
How much do you love me?
Please, no games. What happened?
How much do you love me? Yes, how much?
More than anything else in the world.
Correct answer.
Well?
Leighton has a price.
What?
He can be bought.
Leighton? What, did you just come out and ask him?
No, we were talking about the future of hospitals. Then I came out and asked him. But he's not going to be cheap, mind. He knows how much you're willing to pay, but we'll worry about that later.
Well, what's he willing to do?
Maybe he'll even bung some cases to Shoreham Cross. I'm happy. I can keep my house. Everyone wins.
You little darling. When do we meet him?
Right now.
Why? If I'm honest, I thought if I spoke up, I'd save us both. But you know what? This is okay. It's for the best.
But what about your career? You're a great surgeon.
And I always will be. Now you've got the chance to prove yourself. Don't let me down.
Thought I'd seen it all. Mubarak Hussain does the decent thing.
I guess got sick of conforming to type. So much for going easy, eh, Owen?
What can I say? Too little, too late.
Can't argue with that. No hard feelings. It's been fun.
That's one word for it. Listen if you ever need a reference.
I'd be mad to ask you, yeah? See you both around. Kathleen! Hey, how you doing? Listen, what are you up to tonight? You're not going to believe the day I've had.
I understand from Connie that you might have a proposition for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well then, let's get a few things straight. This conversation goes no further than this room. After we're done, if you try to contact me again, I'll finish you.
Agreed. You know you'll be rewarded for all your help in this, quite substantially.
I'm going to need to know exactly what it is I'm being asked to cover up. The whole lot.
Okay. I was approached by Sabine Wyatt and asked if I would divert some of our elective work to Shoreham Cross. When I refused, she secretly admitted a patient to Holby who she knew was carrying the VRSA bacterium.
So why didn't you just isolate the patient?
I tried to, but she was moved without my approval. Sabine was trying to blackmail me. I'd done some work for her in the past, bunged her a few contracts, that sort of thing. She threatened to expose me.
Go on.
I changed the results of the admission swabs so that the patient looked as if she was negative. And then she was admitted to Darwin and she passed it to several other patients.
One of whom died.
Yeah. And then the Healthcare Commission arrived. They did their swabs. The rest is history. Darwin closed.
Did Sabine pay you for this?
Yeah. I think I had it, didn't you?
Okay. Well, I think that's enough to be going on with.
How should I get the money to you?
Oh, don't worry, Michael. I don't want any money.
Michael Beecham. I'm arresting you on suspicion of fraud and the manslaughter of Fiona Dunn.
No, I haven't done anything. I was set up. Connie, tell them.
Try Marshall's VRC test results.
Thank you. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
You clever girl. Goodbye, Connie. Remind me never to cross you.
What's happened? The swab test results. It's positive.
I knew it. Why did you tell me it's negative?
I couldn't trust you, Chrissy. So, see you back at work tomorrow. We've got a ward to open.
Next tonight on BBC One Wales, Ali and Jill continue with their romantic drama in the Love Soup.